Chris Sewall here, baseball card collector, investor, dealer, in that order. Welcome everyone. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, and it's on alternative rookies. And then it's really inspired by a lot of you from the regular rollers, and it's really aimed at collectors. I think there are a lot of collectors out there who would like to get more into vintage, but it can get expensive quick. I mean, you know, maybe your dad was a huge Roger Staubach fan and you'd love to get a nice Roger Staubach rookie, but even in mid-grade, that's hundreds of dollars, and that's just sort of out of the price range for a lot of casual collectors or just many collectors in general. But many vintage greats have alternative rookies, and these are very legit cards, sometimes from the same set, sometimes from sort of like an oddball set. But what's nice is that you can often be had for just a fraction of the price of the standard rookie. A lot of bang for your buck, if you will, which is a term I use a lot on the regular rollers. So I wanted to run through 4 examples here of all-time greats and some really nice alternative rookie options. There's lots of other examples out there, but maybe we'll save that for a round 2 at some point. All right, we'll start with Roger Staubach, Captain Comeback, because he was good at, you guessed it, comebacks. He won 2 Super Bowls with the Dallas Cowboys in the 1970s, and most sort of NFL experts, if they were ranking quarterbacks, would have him somewhere around 10. I've seen him as high as 7, 7th best quarterback of all time, as low as about 15, but usually he's around 10. So borderline top 10 quarterback of all time. Look at that winning percentage: 85 wins versus only 29 losses in his career. Pretty impressive. His official rookie card is 1972 Topps, and this card can get fairly pricey pretty quick, especially in high grade. Even in mid grade, it's hundreds of dollars. But he actually appears in the 1972 Topps set 2 other times. He's on a league leaders card, shares it with Greg Landry and Bill Kilmer, the 1971 passing leaders, and he also has a pro action card, which in the 1970s, basically all photos were profiles or poses, but they did this pro action subset where the image was an actual in action shot of the player during a game. And while everybody wants the official rookie card, the one on the left, high demand, that's what really drives up the price. The other 2 really can go under the radar. So let's say you wanted a Roger Staubach rookie for your collection, and you wanted it in a nice sort of upper grade, let's say a PSA 7. Well, the one on the left is going to cost you $500 about, but look at the 2 on the right. I mean, a small fraction of the price there. All 3 of these cards are the same year, same set, same player, same grade, but you can have the 2 on the right, Roger Staubach rookie year cards for just 5% the cost of the official rookie card. Really nice alternative rookie option here if you're on a budget. All right, next one we'll look at is Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, and both of them are all-time greats, no question about it. Both of them have multiple MVPs, multiple NBA championships, and in a recent ESPN article, they ranked Larry Bird as the 7th greatest basketball player of all time, and Magic Johnson as the 4th greatest basketball player of all time. So not much debate about their greatness here. 1980 Topps is their official rookie card, and incredibly, they share it with each other. And this is one of the most iconic basketball cards of all time. Also, one of the more expensive basketball cards of the era. Julius Erving also appears on the card. He's also an all-time great, but it's not his rookie card. It's Larry Bird's official rookie and Magic Johnson's official rookie card. And this card is big money and is way out of bounds for a lot of collectors. But like with Roger Staubach, both Bird and Magic appear in this set multiple times because it has this 3 players per card system. There's sort of all sorts of random combinations. Here's just one example of Larry Bird appearing. That's a scoring leader subset in the middle. He shares the card with Scott May and Jack Sikma. Jack Sikma is also a Hall of Famer for what that's worth. And here's a Magic Johnson example. He shows up in the middle as an all-star subset, shares it with Maurice Cheeks and Ron Boone. I think this card in particular here is sort of a sneaky cool card. As Maurice Cheeks on the left there, he's also a Hall of Famer. Not only is he a Hall of Famer, this is his rookie card. So this card features the rookie of 2 Hall of Famers, and Maurice Cheeks and Magic Johnson. So again, everybody wants the famous Bird Magic rookie card there on the left. And let's say you wanted a Larry Bird rookie or a Magic Johnson rookie in your collection, and you wanted it in fairly high grade, we'll say PSA 8. Well, $3,200 is just going to be way too high for the vast majority of collectors to shell out for a single card. But look at the price of the other 2, $75 for the Bird, $80 for the Magic Johnson, which also features the Maurice Cheeks rookie. Great alternative rookies here for just a small fraction of the price. And as I mentioned, both Bird and Magic appear in this set numerous times, so there's actually quite a few options for collectors to consider. All right, next let's check out a baseball example. We're going to look at Sandy Koufax, all-time great pitcher for the Brooklyn and Los Angeles Dodgers. And he didn't really play long enough to accumulate career stats that are, mind-blowing. Only had 165 career wins, but he has what many consider to be the greatest 5-year stretch for a starting pitcher in Major League Baseball history, and that would be tough to argue. From 1962 to 1966, he led the league in ERA all 5 years and came in under 2-3 of those seasons, had over 25 wins 3 times, led the league in strikeouts 3 times, won 3 Cy Youngs and an MVP, and actually finished second in the MVP voting 2 other times. All the numbers you see in bold there means he led the league. Oh, by the way, the Dodgers won the World Series 3 times in that 5-year stretch, with Koufax winning the World Series MVP twice. His rookie card is 1955 Topps, a very famous and iconic card, also a very, as you guessed it, expensive card. Many people don't know that Sandy Koufax also has another rookie card from 1955 Goldin Stamps Brooklyn Dodgers. And while this card is nowhere near the demand of the Topps rookie, this is a legit card from 1955, Sandy Koufax's rookie year. So let's say you're a collector and you just really want a Sandy Koufax rookie in your collection. You want a sort of nicer upper grade, we'll say a PSA 7. Well, the one on the left is the Topps rookie is going to cost you over $6,000. So that's going to just be way too high for the vast majority of collectors. But the Goldin Stamps on the right, much more affordable, under $300, basically 5% the cost of the Topps. And interesting side note is the pop report on the Goldin Stamps is way lower than the Topps. So in addition to being a whole lot less expensive, it's also a lot rarer. All right, the last example we're going to look at is Dan Marino, who's one of my favorite players growing up. All-time great quarterback, no question about it. A recent NFL article ranked him as the 7th greatest quarterback in NFL history. He retired as the all-time leader in passing yards, passing touchdowns, etc., although most of those records have since been broken. But his 1984 season is considered by many, including myself, to be the greatest single season by a quarterback in NFL history. His rookie card is 1984 Topps, and a very similar example to the Roger Staubach we saw earlier, as Marino actually shows up in the 1984 Topps set 2 other times in addition to his standard rookie card here. Now this card is not particularly expensive. You can get a nice raw copy in, say, near mint condition for probably $25 or so. But if you want it in high grade, like a PSA 9 or 10, then it can get quite pricey. But like I said, he appears in the set 2 other times. He's on a league leader card, shares it with Steve Bartkowski. He's also in a instant replay, which is basically the in-action version from 1984, where they show images of him, an action shot of him during an actual game. So if you really wanted a nice Marino rookie in high grade for your collection, let's say a PSA 9 or 10, we'll use PSA 9 for the example here, but the one on the left is going to cost you about $300, while as the 2 alternative rookies, about 10% of that, around $30, $35. Remember, all 3 of these cards are same year, same set, same player, same grade, but wildly different prices. Just a really nice alternative rookies at a fraction of the price. This also applies to PSA 10s, and in fact it's even more extreme in a PSA 10. The card on the left in a 10 is thousands of dollars, while the 2 on the right can be had for just into 3 figures. But that's it for now. 4 examples of alternative rookies which can be had for a fraction of the price. Nice option for collectors. Would love to hear examples of alternative rookies that you know of, that I didn't list here. There's a lot of them out there, so any that you've come across were, a lot of bang for your buck with them. But I appreciate everyone watching, and we'll see you all again real soon. Thanks, everyone.